maybe we just need to bring back shame. Not enough people are being ridiculed for talking like idiots. What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. I was going to take this opportunity to do a shameless plug for my other social media. You know, I got a little TikTok, I got a little Instagram, I got a little Twitter, right? But actually, I'm gonna yell at you guys. Yeah, no, I'm gonna yell at you guys because I suffered through a Meat Canyon video over on Chavez's channel, and y'all let that shit flop. Y'all let me go through that by myself. I thought we was a family. I thought we was a team. I thought we was friends. I'm just kidding though. I blame the YouTube algorithm for the fact that that video flopped because I feel like a lot of you guys probably didn't know about it. So here is your invitation to go ahead and watch that video. Pause this video, go back, watch that video, and then you can come back here. I'll wait. Okay, so wasn't that awful? Wasn't that the most awful and disgusting thing that you have ever watched? And then there's the tough guys in the comments like, oh my God, I don't even think this is that bad. I was able to eat while watching this. What is wrong with you? Go to therapy because that was awful. That was traumatizing. It was disgusting. Anyway, that video was very upsetting to shoot, so y'all better go watch it and make it worth my frickin' time. Today we are here to watch r/ConfidentlyIncorrect. This is a compilation from Emkay. You guys know that I like this subreddit, but also it kind of feels like it belongs in like mildly infuriating because sometimes I'm just like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So let's go ahead, let's get the torture over with. I'm excited to see what this video has in store for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Asian people are people of color now?
Yes.
Michelle Yeoh is the second woman of color to ever win Best Actress at the Oscars
As they
following
have
Halle
always
Berry in
been.
2002. They have always been considered as such.
Exactly.
News to me, because where is the color?
Stupid.
It's a shame because this person could be just
Stupid.
genuinely curious about the definitions of things
Stupid.
kind of changing all the time, but also it sounds like they're offended that they're considered a person of color. You're the idiot of Facebook, but it clearly says spaghetti. I'm gonna just do the Facebook equivalent of r/a subreddit link. Yeah, by the way,
Okay.
it's this your, but you're right. No, it's not your with an E. Oh, education system, why have you failed us?
I want to know what the original issue was though. Why are we confused about spaghetti? Why is there pasta discourse happening here? You know, we are focused on the, you know, your versus your thing, which look, at this point, I've given up on people. But what is happening with the spaghetti thing? Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like we're burying the lead here.
Leaves are for trees, not books.
What?
You take leaves from books, not pages? Well, Drew, it's a pretty common idiom used across the English-speaking world. I'm sure you could use page and still impart the same meaning. That's the beauty and horror of the English language for the literal thinkers.
Okay.
You take a page out of someone's book, not a leaf. Taking a leaf out of someone's book is not the phrase.
I mean, it could be a
Drew,
phrase.
Google is your friend. Yeah, okay, so I did actually Google this because I wanted to be sure I was on the right side because I've made the mistake in the past and I'll never admit it. But, yeah. Both phrases are accepted. This is more so a case of what came first, the chicken or the egg,
Right.
the leaf or the page.
I think that might also be a regional thing. Like some places say leaf out of someone else's book and some people say page. And I think that might be based on like country, maybe. Maybe it's, you know, America, it's United States specifically versus Europe, possibly. I don't know. I'm not, you know, well versed in how idioms change transatlantically or transcontinentally, you know, but that's gonna be my assumption.
Spread doing what everyone does when something is shared on Facebook. In r/anarcho-communism. I'd been to quite a few climate protests. Proceeds to catch a short distance flight. Yeah, nice. Well, he says in the article, I carpooled my way from Graz to Vienna. Like, did you read the article? Yeah, he carpooled from Graz to Vienna to get a plane. It says, I carpooled my way from Graz, Austria, where I live, to Vienna, and met some interesting characters along the way. One was a German expatriate who wanted to catch a flight to Cologne, where the carnival was fully underway. He went to go to Vienna for a protest, not a flight. He carpooled there and met another person who was getting a flight to Cologne.
So you just
Why
didn't
don't you read? You know it's a good thing to do. It benefits you. It is spelt paid outside of America, as in Australia, Britain, and other English-speaking non-American countries. I'm sorry, where's this place where Britain has two T's? Is this an alternate reality? How dare you, disgusting, you disgust me. It is spelt paid outside of America, as in Australia, Britain, again, why? And other English-speaking non-American countries. No, it isn't. Yes, it is! Confidently Incorrect will like this one.
Okay.
Another delicious offering to the subreddit gods. I just need someone to explain to me why airplanes don't board back to front. Oh, when you stand up, you press down harder, so you weigh more standing up. Well, you don't weigh more standing up, but your weight is spread over a smaller surface area, which applies more pressure.
Right.
It's true. People weigh more standing up. That's why if you truly want to lose weight, sit down. Crawl around everywhere on your butt. That's how you lose weight. Make everyone at the gym jealous of your progress by walking around as if you're a dog with an infection on your butt.
Why? Jack, why? But also, so I think maybe it was one of you guys who explained it to me or somebody who explained it to me. But basically, if they loaded like back to front, the plane would go, you know, like it would be off balance, which I just like never considered. I just assumed that planes are always balanced all the time. I don't know why. I kind of figured planes were like houses, you know? No matter where you stand in a house, your house isn't going to freaking tilt over. I don't know why I thought that. Don't come for me.
Oh, Pepper. From Mud Dog with an infection on your butt. Or maybe it's, Pepper. From Mildly Infuriating, $4.95 fries at Buffalo Wild Wings. How much extra do they charge you to cook them? Well, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. Yeah, how much extra for them to clean their vats? The black specks on the fries are deposits from burnt-up stuff in the vats, indicating that they need to replace or filter their oil.
I think it's just seasoning,
that is an
my guy.
over-analysis. Today I learned that The Witcher 3 isn't an RPG because you can't make your own character. While this game is fun, it can't be compared to Witcher 3. There are multiple subplots in The Witcher 3 that could have been fantastic games on their own.
Okay.
This game blows Witcher 3 out of the water. Witcher 3 doesn't even qualify as an RPG. Can't make your own character. To be clear, this is about Hogwarts Legacy. You are entitled to your completely wrong opinion.
Okay.
I mean, it is entirely factual that Witcher 3 isn't an RPG. It is an open-world action-adventure game, not an RPG. The whole point of an RPG is creating a character and placing yourself in the game.
I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, I guess if you want to be super pedantic about it, then sure. But The Witcher definitely qualifies as an RPG in every other sense of the word. I feel like if it doesn't meet one criteria, that doesn't exclude it from the genre. You feel me?
And your passion for chains is greater than your knowledge. It's a fake Halloween decoration. Oh, God. Wow. Some people are passionate about things, aren't they?
What?
This is what the
there's
largest
so
dog
much
breed in the
text.
world, Asian Shepherd Dog, looks like. It is used to protect livestock because it can easily defeat wolves. The chain around his neck used to anchor the USS Enterprise from the looks of it. Yeah, it's just a Halloween decoration.
How dare you question the validity of this chain?
That is undoubtedly a metal chain around the dog's neck. It is also undoubtedly being used as armor to protect that dog's throat from the wolves. His bread is absolutely destroyed to protect its flock. The extra links in the front of the animal are undoubtedly for extra protection as the dog swings about while engaging multiple targets. I also doubt the woman feeding the animals a half a bowl decided to arrive at a gag store and hunt down a giant fake chain to make the absolute unit appear more unit-like. Downvote me all you want! You're wrong if you genuinely think that a working animal is wearing a plastic chain that one hasn't been destroyed to shreds by the tank of a cocaine.
My God.
It's a fake plastic chain. 2 pieces Halloween chains, plastic chains, prop toy. Here's a link. You go outside.
You know what it never was? That's serious. You what? Okay, so here's my thing, right? Is because I've talked before about how I feel like the accessibility of the internet and the information therein, be it accurate or not, right, has given people this inflated sense of self-importance and has social media in particular has made it so that people feel like all opinions are valid and right. And I am just always so floored by people's inability or unwillingness to consider, even briefly, before typing out an entire fucking 6 paragraphs or whatever, that they might be wrong. So maybe they should like chill for a second. I don't know. I'm not like phrasing this in the way that I want to. I have like a lot of like well thought out ideas about this, but they're written down in my notebook. My notebook's in my other room, and I'm not running over there to get it because my legs hurt because I've been working out. But anyway, the point is, it's always so flabbergasting to me that people are willing to just go online and make an ass of themselves based purely on their assumption that they are always right. It's wild, but you know, that's why this sub exists. So I really shouldn't be surprised.
Well, I'm from Ulster, and I had no idea we moved from the island recently.
Ulster is not an island, Poppet. Has any Remainer seen a map ever?
Alright, we get it. You hate people from Ulster. This made me sad. Never give an infant honey, as it'll create botulinum floppy baby syndrome. I saw this exact thing in my trauma career. The second the mom said she made homemade medicine based on honey, I turned to my doc and said, botulism. We, sadly, could not save the baby as the mom had waited way too long to get him to us. Me and my doc went outside after working on the baby for 2 hours and just cried together. A genuine plea for caution. Let's see some mothers take this personally.
Whatever, lol. Make up more stories. No baby has died from honey. No, it's not possible, lol. I don't need to Google everything like you. I pay attention in life.
Y'all, please, just don't give the babies honey. There's so many other things that you could give to babies that are not honey. Just don't give the babies honey.
You are today years old when you learn that determiners such as most and least work with plural nouns.
What?
Good to have knowledge that others want. Used to be prized highly before internet and AI. Still a worthy goal in my opinion.
Okay.
More than a worthy goal. Knowledgeable people tend to surround themselves with other knowledgeable people. Learning is the most healthy and worthwhile of bases for adult relationships. Well, then let me teach you something. It's spelled basis.
It could be either one.
Redditor proves doctors wrong. If you want to get some sleep, so what? It's your duck and urine is sterile, so you can't get sick from it. What is the context? Apparently only men can be colorblind? Misogyny gatekeeps once again. How did you become colorblind since women are not colorblind by birth?
What are you talking
Actually,
about?
that's a myth. Women can be born colorblind. It's just more rare for them to be red-green colorblind.
Okay.
Not a myth, because I have been to doctors and have colorblind children.
Okay, that's great. What, do your children not have cancer either? I guess that means cancer doesn't exist.
Like, what are
On
you
a
talking
post
about?
the Columbus Blue Jackets hockey team.
Okay.
Blue jacket is literally a racist term from the Civil War to represent the Confederacy, but your wokeism is so freaking stupid you don't even know that.
However, the name officially refers to Union soldiers of the Civil War. A 1997 Dispatch story about the name's unveiling noted that Ohio sent more soldiers per capita to the Union Army than any other state did.
And no, sir, you're wrong. The Confederate wore blue. The Union wore red. You're wrong.
I love that their profile pic has been censored with Dumbo.
I just don't know why you're getting so angry over the Confederacy. Do we really need to? Do we need to have Confederacy discourse? Do we need to be concerned about hurting Confederates' feelings? Is that something that we need to be worried about? I feel like there's other things that we could put our attention on, buddy.
Color works. Their profile pic has been censored with Dumbo. Redditor learns how color works. Oh, Reddit. If we're not careful, someone will make a Today I Learned post about their ocean not actually being blue. Huh? Are you under the impression that the ocean is some other color? The ocean isn't actually blue. It absorbs all the other wavelengths of light. Blue is what's reflected back until you hit a certain depth. Correct. I mean, if you live close enough to a major city, most of the water's just green anyway. What do my fellow South Americans have to say about this?
South America is not a continent, is a region.
America is the continent. I hope you're joking.
Bro, tell me you are being sarcastic.
Bro, Googling is free.
Not trying to be hateful. I truly hope people are happy doing anything they want to do, but I won't stand for incorrectness with personal feelings over facts.
Okay.
What's this doubling down as a result
Right.
of? First, I want to say I'm happy for anyone that does anything to make themselves happy. That's not what I'm doing here, but proceeds to judge and shame people who do something that makes them happy. Men don't have reproductive organs. Wait. You can change the papilla to a vagina, but they are still men in the inside, no matter what you want to think. Period. God, even dismissing the stupidity that this needs to be a political issue, neither side is going to agree with you from the very first sentence you've made there.
Sit down. Come sit down. Come sit down. Men have reproductive organs and women have genitalia. I've seen posts asserting the opposite of both of those statements. And so I just would like to take a second to address that. No further questions will be answered here today, but just walk away with that knowledge that men have reproductive organs and women have genitalia. Okay? Okay.
I always argue that Gary Oldman is the best actor of his generation because more than half the movies I've seen him in, I don't know, it's Gary Oldman till the credits roll.
Okay.
He is a chameleon on a completely different level. You mean roll? No, it's definitely roll. Roll is a verb.
Right.
Yes, it sure is a verb. You're right. The credits are rolling, not rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, peak confident incorrectness.
Wait, what are you saying he's incorrect about? Because he's not wrong? The credits roll, R-O-L-L. Unless I've been wrong my entire life. You know what? Let me do some research so I don't become the subject of one of these videos. Yeah, it's credits roll. Like rolling down the hill. That's what it is. I just wanted to make sure because, you know, sometimes these posts have me questioning myself because there's no clarification finally on like who is right. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that person was right. But like, there's always that little idea in my head where I'm like, but you could be wrong. And you know, I feel like more people should listen to that voice in their head. Just don't speak on things if you don't know. Maybe we just need to bring back shame. Not enough people are being ridiculed for talking like idiots. Maybe that's problematic of me, I don't know. Like being understanding is not working. Educating is not working because these people just double down. So at this point, you just gotta start talking crazy to them. You're like, they're talking crazy, you gotta talk crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, hope, biscuits, it's Skittin' Lit.